What's up everybody, Nightcove the Fox here, and welcome back finally to another fan mail opening episode. We're just gonna jump right in and not waste any time because I have actually got quite a few wonderful things to get through today from you guys. So let's begin. The first one today is coming from New Mexico. Oh, I like the little doodle on here. Dear Nightcove the Fox, I love all the Glitch Trap videos. This is my first fan mail ever sent to you. My favorite songs are End Me, Alive, and Please Stand By. I drew this. Aw, I love him. Oh, this is from Kyle. Hi, Kyle. Thank you for sending me a letter. And this lovely little Glitch Trap drawing. Look at him. Thank you so much. All right, next up we have something coming from California. Oh, I love this little sticker on the back. It's a little hedgehog. This is from Arrowix again, from Fanmail Opening 77. Okay, thank you for specifying. Hello again, thank you for writing to me. Oh, I'm glad you and your friend enjoyed the Chica song, that's awesome. Your favorite songs are Evil Lives On, Parasite, One of Us, This Is War, Take Me Home, Invitation, and Rock With Me. That's a lot. Well, thank you, I'm glad you enjoyed my music. Oh, Tempest and Timmy, they send their love as well. I'm glad you enjoyed Vanessa into Madness, and you were writing a fan fiction. That's cool. P.S. You have 2 medals because one of them is for being my favorite musical artist and the second one is for being the first content creator person I've ever sent a letter to. Congratulations. Also, I really don't mind if you mispronounce my name. I have experience with that. Oh, yeah, sorry. I'm so happy and grateful when you guys like phonetically spell out your names in your letters because my best guesses are usually the worst. I appreciate you, and I'm also glad that you're cutting me some slack. But anyways, thank you so much for writing to me again, Arrowix. I'm glad you enjoy my work, including Vanessa into Madness, and I hope you have lots of fun on your own projects that you're working on as well. Next up, we have something coming from Texas. Dear Nightcove, I have written to you before, and I'm glad I've continued to watch you. Your videos help me every day, after school, or a bad day. You always make things better. I tried to make a Sundrop cosplay, but I gave up since I didn't have the right things. But I have changed a bit as well. Now my favorite color is red. Ooh, fun. And my favorite animals are rabbits. Recently, I got a plushie. It's a black rabbit with an X over her eye. Being a fan of astrology and FNAF, I named her Eclipse. Oh, cute. In sister location, I got a new favorite, Funtime Freddy. I really hope you like my doodles and Vanny drawings. Have a good rest of the year, and let's hope Glitchy is back safe and sound. I even warned him in the video where he played FNAF VR Help Wanted 2 again. Lastly, I did figure out a nickname for myself that I might change to my real name in the future. Aster. Sincerely yours, Randy or Aster. P.S. Questions are on the other paper. Please read this first. Oh, cool. All right. I will take a look at your questions in just a moment. Oh, I like all the doodles on here. We got a little DJ Music Man. And then we got a little sun. Oh, it's Eclipse. It's Eclipse. A little Glitch Trap or a Spring Bonnie. I think it's Glitch Trap. Oh, it's trying to focus on my face. All right, here are the questions. 1. How has the weather been over there? Very dry and very warm. When you first played DJ Music Man's level, what were your immediate first thoughts? How cool it was. If you're talking about VR2, it's still probably one of my most favorite levels in the entire game. I like the simplistic but effective and fun design. And there's just the right amount of pressure on you to not screw up. In fact, it might be a little more forgiving, but I don't know, I really like that. Especially when you get to see him when he's withered, if you're like in the other real world when you take the mask off and you play again. Shivers, shiver me timbers, it was very spooky. I just love DJ Music Man's design and also just the level design. Like he was even one of my favorite bits in Security Breach itself. So getting to have a level in VR2 where you're like in there with him, oh, so good. Will Randomness 316 be doing any more food challenges with you? Unfortunately, probably not. I've done a video on this a couple of years ago regarding like friends on the channel and stuff like that. But basically the TLDR is we were teenagers then, we're all grown up now. Some of us have grown apart or we've decided to pursue careers, college, you name it. Some of us live several states away now and talk less than we used to. So realistically, as fun as those times were on this channel, and I cherish them, I know you cherish them, they're most likely not going to make a return, or at least not anytime soon. But I do really love the fact that you guys enjoyed that era so much as me and my friends did. There were also some questions on here for the one and only Stink Weasel, so I will relay those to him for you. And then last but not least, it looks like we may have an art piece here that was labeled Open Last. Oh, it's Vanny. She only has one eye because I couldn't make the other look similar or symmetrical. That's a full-ass mood. I totally understand. But, you know, regardless, one eye, two eyes, she looks great. I love her. Thank you so much. This next one is coming from Connecticut. Hi, Night Cove. I've been a longtime fan, and I am so excited to be able to send you fan mail. More importantly, my card I made for you, which is the Phaser Blast Arcade, but with a twist of our favorite British angsty rabbit as a target. Oh, interesting. I spent almost a week designing it and hand cutting it out and making it perfect for you. Aw. I really enjoy your song More and your short films Vanessa Into Madness and Wear the Mask. I actually cosplayed your logo on my YouTube channel I made inspired by you called Prismatic Cosplay. Oh, that's so cool. I also enjoy Goat Mom's videos and her community posts if you can tell her. I have some questions for you. How do you make your cosplay short films? I usually sit down and write myself like a little script, and then it's usually just me and this tripod and the camera, maybe two cameras if I want to catch two angles of the same thing, and then it's just, I sit down, I edit it together, and boom, short film. I don't know how to go like more into depth verbally about how I do things because I'm not great at describing stuff, but that's the gist of it. If you could join Glitch Trap, would you? Absolutely not. I don't know if that's a lifestyle I'd like to live. I'm happy where I'm at, you know. I've got a good career. I've got good support. I don't think I need to be going around stabbing toddlers for a living. I think I'm okay. Thank you for reading. Plus, I wish you all the well. Prismatic Cosplay. Also, tell Glitch Trap hi, and does he need helpers asking for a friend? Okay, I will. Oh, this is so cute. It's the little Phaser Blaster thing. It's the curtains. Okay, this took me a stupid amount of time to figure out, but I did it. So this is what it looks like open, and then you can close the curtains, and then you can open them, and then he's standing there. That's so crafty. That's nifty, isn't it? That's really cool. I also like that the score is 1987. Very clever. Well, that is really cool. Thank you so much, Prismatic. All right, this next one is coming from Michigan. Ooh, guess what? I got another bracelet. Oh, and it has a G. It has a G for Glitch Trap because it's Glitch Trap colors. Ain't that clever? Oh, I love that. Thank you. Hi, Night Cove. I've been a fan for a few years now, and you have some of the coolest cosplays I've ever seen. The first video I watched was Glitch Trap reading fan fiction. What an interesting start. Oh yeah, that's quite the introduction to this channel. One of the most unhinged videos, of course. Obviously, I love the cosplay, but your reactions to all the cursed things this fandom can create was amusing to watch. I'm one of those weird FNAF sorta fans who is too scared to actually play the games, but is like super invested in the lore and basically everything outside of the games. I also really like your convention montages. I don't go to a lot of them because all the cool ones are not where I live, but they're fun to watch. I'm also only slightly jealous of everyone who meets you in those videos because I wish I could do that. Overall, keep going with your amazing content. From Lynn, who wrote this at 2 a.m. instead of sleeping. Hey, you know what? That's okay. I'm just grateful that you sent me a letter. Thank you so much. And the bracelet. The bracelet is really cool too. Alrighty, this next one is coming from Minnesota. Hello again, Miss Weasel. Oh wow, I've never been called that before. That's a new one that I can add to the list. I brought my AirPods to school so I could listen to some of your music in class. Didn't even last until the end of homeroom before getting confiscated. Aw, darn. I am a very recent subscriber, so you might be wondering, but Aiden, in your letter you said you discovered my channel in 2020. And you'd be correct. However, sometimes when my brother gets mad at me, he takes my iPad when I leave to do something and unsubscribes from all of my favorite YouTubers. Wow, what a menace. Hence, I'm a very new subscriber, and I wouldn't be if it weren't for him. Anyways, not much has happened in my life since my first letter, so take care. Oh, I see what's going on here. Here, I'll show you guys this lovely little comic at the bottom. I think it's William asking a crystal ball what he'll look like in the future and being shocked by the results. I mean, I would be too if that came up. So, you know, I don't blame him. But thank you for writing to me again. It's lovely to hear from you. This next one is coming from Florida. Hi Night Cove, I'm Jack. I've been watching your channel since you released For You, but really became a fan when the Glitch Trap's adventures started, after food challenges. I've loved every song and video ever since. You are one of the few YouTubers that helped me through these past couple of years, and I'm so grateful that your channel exists. I have made some fan-made videos with your songs on YouTube. Oh, cool. I have also become a member of your channel and Goat Moms. Well wishes on your future cosplays and videos, and hopes to see you in any future cosplay conventions. From Jack. Aw. Well, thank you so much for being a member. I really appreciate the extra support, and thank you for writing to me. All right, so this next one is coming from Pennsylvania. Oh, this is cute. To Glitch Trap, the man-child weasel. Ah, yes. What a perfect description. Look at him. And then on the back, there's a quote that says, "It's a strange phenomenon when evil lives on." It's a lyric from Evil Lives On. This is from M, by the way, so hello, M. Oh, you've been practicing your jokes and puns. Very good, very good. You have some questions about song and music stuff. What would you start with before really getting into it, the melody or the lyrics? I ask this because I don't know where I should start. That really depends on the person. I've heard different things. For me, I'm more musical brained than I am word brained, if that makes sense. So I tend to come up with the instrumentals or the music first, because then I have a chord progression, I have a vibe or an emotion, I have a style down, and then usually I will sit there and listen to the music to then come up with the lyrics while I sit there. But a lot of people like writing the lyrics first. Sometimes certain artists will write out a poem, basically, whether it be for a character or just an original idea outside of nerdcore. And then they take that poem or sheet of lyrics and then make an instrumental for it. So it really just depends on what works best for you. For me, I usually, 90% of the time, do the music first. It's very rare that I ever do the lyrics first, because that's just how my brain works. It could be different for every person, but that's just the way that it works for me. Hope you enjoy the jokes along with a small sketch I made for the weasel rabbit man that haunts your house. Ending this letter, M. P.S. Happy Easter. Oh, you must have sent this near Easter. Well, happy late Easter. Oh yeah, March 30th. Okay, well, thank you for wishing me a happy Easter. I'm sorry I'm opening this so late, but right back at you. Also, good luck on your songwriting. It sounds like a really cool idea. All right, let's take a look at these puns, shall we, or these jokes. What would happen if you told a funny joke in a dark room? Any guesses? Comment now what your guess is. It would be considered dark humor. Ha! What do you think would happen if I told you a joke I found online? Any guesses? You would most likely Google at it. Oh, instead of giggle? Ha! If I told you a joke about veggies, I bet you wouldn't care at all. As long as it's funny. I wish I could tell you a joke about pencils, but I don't really see a point in making you laugh. Knock knock. Who's there? Lettuce. Lettuce who? Let us be friends. These are great. No, these these are good. Yeah, keep it up, man. These are a hoot and a holler, and I appreciate you sending them to me. But in all seriousness, thank you so much for writing to me. I appreciate it. This next one is coming from Florida. This is from Aisha, or Aisha. Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed The Sims 4's recent episodes. They were quite interesting. Well, I'm really glad that my videos can help you through some rough times. I'm really sorry, but I'm glad that my silly, goofy videos can help lift your spirit a bit. P.S. I hope you like my drawings, and this is my first time sending mail. And have a wonderful day or night. Oh, thank you so much. Ooh, it's the puppet in a box. That looks so good. Ooh, it's sun. That's really good. It says look at the back, but I don't see anything on the back, so I wonder if that was just for this other one. But these look really good. All right, this next one is coming from California. So I thought I recognized where this was coming from because I just opened a letter a little bit ago from the same area, but this is from Arrowix's friend, Five Nights. Ooh, that's cool. You're writing a story from William Afton's point of view, like before his first death. Oh, it's okay. You can take your time. You know, high school is difficult, and it's very, like, I started doing what I do when I was in middle school. So I had to kind of balance that with school for, you know, however many years, and it can feel really overwhelming, like you're not gonna have time or you're gonna run out of time for your hobby. But you know, I think it'll still be there by the time you graduate and you're able to spend more time on it. And honestly, even if that interest fades, I'm sure you'll find another thing that you love just as much, if not more, that you can use to inspire that passion to do music making stuff and whatever else you'd like to do. Oh, thank you so much for all the kind words. I am grateful and humbled that I am able to inspire you. So thank you very much for sending me this very lovely letter. All right, this next one is coming from Michigan. I want to say you are a great singer and cosplayer. Oh, thank you. There's a little nice message on this piece of paper. I truly tried. I hope you get this. Oh, that's so cute. They drew my logo. Oh, thank you so much. Is their name? This is from Max. So thank you, Max. And it looks like we also have a cool coloring page. Oh, of course. It's this guy. I do really love that silly little pose from the coloring book. I think it's so funny. Well, thank you so much, Max. I appreciate it. I'm not entirely sure where this next one is coming from, but maybe it'll specify on the inside. This is from Anna, by the way. So hello, Anna. Oh, you're from Indiana. Oh, this is your first message. Oh, you might make your own YouTube channel with cosplays and music. Oh, that's exciting. Good luck if you do. You have some questions as well. Which is your least favorite FNAF ships? Mine are Scrap Baby / Scrap Trap. Oh. And Bonnie / Foxy. I don't know. I'm not a shipper, but I can easily say that anything to do with shipping the literal child characters with adult characters is just a no-go. For obvious reasons, but I still see them everywhere, as well as commonly in the gacha community for some reason. I see a lot of sibling ships, which is bizarre. So that's a no for me. Those topics, no, bad. Which 3 FNAF ships are your favorites? Mine are Glamrock Chica and Roxanne, Jacko Bonnie and Jacko Chica, and Burn Trap and the Mimic. Sorry, I've never heard that one before. Wait, I don't know. Again, I don't tend to actually, I'll ship characters as a joke more often, but I don't know if I, have any favorites, if you know what I mean. I think I've briefly specified, which ironically is one of your least favorites on this list, but when I was, a kid, I used to find, these really adorable and wholesome, little cuddly chibi artworks of Foxy and Bonnie together. And so me and my friends in school would be like, oh my gosh, OTP, they're so adorable. But that was the only one I vividly remember actually shipping as a kid. But now that I'm older, I don't really ship characters anymore. So I can't pick out 3 favorites. Although I will say I've seen a lot of really adorable and just cute artwork of Glamrock Chica and Roxanne together. I think they would make a good couple if I were to genuinely ship characters together. I think they would be cute. What is my 3 favorite songs I've made? Mine are Rock With Me, Trouble, and Security Breach. Those are good ones, actually. I would say, well, see, I have songs that I'm making right now that you haven't heard yet, of course, that I think would actually be my current favorites. But since you don't know about those ones, I'll try to pick ones that already are out, which usually means I go to my Evil Lives On album, and I would say Evil Lives On, Not As Long As I'm Dead, and Trouble is also a very good one. I just liked that one because it was kind of experimental with the bit of hardstyle at the end. But my favorites are always kind of changing. I'm never consistent with my answers because I genuinely am proud of everything that I made on that album, so they're all kind of at around the same level. But I hope that sort of answers your question. Well, thank you so much, Anna, for the letter and the quite interesting questions. I appreciate it. All right, this is probably going to end up being a slightly longer episode than usual because I wanted to go ahead and get through probably about half of what I have sitting here and then divide it into 2 episodes. So this last one for this episode is coming from Kansas. Yes, Kansas. This is from Anthony, so hello Anthony. Hello Night Cove the Fox, long-time listener, first-time caller. I have been wanting to send you fan mail for a long time, but only just gathered the courage for it. I wanted to say that watching your videos has really inspired me to do bigger projects, especially concerning cosplay. Oh, that's awesome. I never would have thought that I could do half the things I have achieved since finding your channel. In light of that, I have a couple of questions if you wouldn't mind. Number 1, watching Vanessa Into Madness inspired me to try making a FNAF fan film about Dave Miller before the events of the Silver Eyes. Ooh, cool. And I was wondering if I could use Wolves and Far Too Long, Wolves Part 2 for the opening and end credit songs respectively. Of course you can. The only issue you may run into if you're going to post these on YouTube is that, you know, the copyright system's gonna pick it up, it's gonna ping you, and it will not allow you to monetize. Or it'll place monetization on your video, but the copyrighted royalties will then come to me because I am the copyright owner. So if you want to avoid that, I think that YouTube now offers license purchases that you can do. I haven't looked into that too much. I just know that it's a thing now. I would recommend doing more research on it. But that's just something that I've noticed in YouTube Studio. Whenever I upload something that has copyrighted content, it'll be like, oh, do you want to purchase a license? I didn't know you could do that, but cool. I guess that's nice because it gives content creators the option. If you can afford that sort of a thing. But in terms of getting my permission to use it for a creative project, as long as you're not selling it or profiting off of it with my work included, I have absolutely no issue. If you just want to use it for the opening and the ending, you're more than welcome to. It's common courtesy as well to just credit people whose stuff you use. If you would like to do that, I would greatly appreciate it. Just somewhere in the description, doesn't matter. But yeah, go for it. Number 2, I have a comic series about William on Instagram. Oh, I thought, I read that wrong. In my head, I thought you meant like William on Instagram, like it's a story about him being on Instagram. I don't know why I read it like that, but honestly, that would be kind of funny if someone made a comic series about William being an Instagram like influencer. But I know what you mean. You like, your comic is posted on Instagram. I just read it wrong and I was tickled for a moment because I thought for some reason that it was about William being on Instagram. I have a comic series about William on Instagram called Cheers to Insanity. Could I do a non-canonical chapter where my version of William meets the Weasel from Adventures with Glitchtrap? Yeah, sure. I would love to see that happen. All this to say, I really enjoy your content and channel, and it helped me through one of the most trying times of my life. I hope you are having a nice time wherever you are in life, and thank you for being a nice human. Regards, Anthony. Oh, that's so sweet. Well, thank you so much for asking permission, and I wish you all the best with those projects. They sound really cool. It also looks like we have a page here. Oh my god. Look at all these expressions. Really nailed all of the cursed expressions that this man can make. I hope you guys can see them all. Aren't they just something? These look really good. It's the top middle one for me, the bombastic side eye. That's really good. Thank you so much, Anthony. All right, so that's gonna do it for this episode of Fan Mail Openings. I do hope you all enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like or spread some positivity in the comments. I appreciate every single one of you for sticking around and offering your support and love for what I do. And thank you so much for taking the time to write me these wonderful letters and sending me your very talented works of art. I appreciate it very much. And as always, remember, stay bright because you're a star, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!